Good morning, everyone. Well, we continue with our Monday reflections on the sacraments, and the next one that most people would encounter is confirmation. Now, confirmation is normally recommended for people who are around about the 15 to 17-year-old age group. Nevertheless, there are some churches that perhaps may hold on to the pre-Vatican II recommendation. That is basically that kids would receive the sacrament maybe when they're in grade 3 or grade 4. I don't remember the actual details, but I remember Archbishop Hurley coming to our parish in Pietermaritzburg and conferring the sacrament upon me at a very young age. I would have to say that I had no real lasting understanding of what the sacrament was all about, except that the teachers had drilled us about what to do, and we did it obediently, obviously. What happens, I think, in everyone's life is they get to a stage where they start questioning and challenging. And some people might say, well, I can't relate to that at all. I've only got teenagers in my house. Yeah, that question and challenge. And for that reason, I think the church is wise to say, well, it should be around about that age group of 15 to 17, where the church is in a position to answer the questions in an intelligent way for people who are asking those questions. So confirmation shouldn't just be, sadly, a certificate that some people feel they have to get so that they can get married in the church. And it certainly shouldn't be something that kids do just because their parents make them do it. In that regard, I've always felt that confirmation should be a double-sided situation where the child goes through instruction up to a certain stage and then makes a decision whether they want to be a Catholic or not, because that decision has been made for them early on in their lives at baptism. And there's clear continuity between baptism and confirmation related to the oils and that sort of thing. But when they make that decision, it needs to be an indication of affirmation from them. They're affirming their belief. They've learned all about it now, and they're affirming it. The church, in response to that affirmation, confirms them. It says you are now one as an adult, and there was a stage where we used to call it the sacrament of maturity, that they are now fully accepted into the church. But I think there's another element to it which I quite like. The program that we run in this parish is a program called Chosen. I think that's rather a wonderful program for some kids who are doing confirmation. They have been chosen. And it's important that we all understand we have been chosen by Christ to be members of his church. And confirmation is a very important part of that. Let's have a wonderful day together, and we'll see you again. God bless. Bye-bye.